If your credit card balances are growing and it's time to have a review, what I would suggest is, most of you have this on the computer anymore, but go ahead and take a look at the interest rates, or the interest rather, that you're given these credit cards every month. It might give you a better sense of it's time to stop using your credit cards. I realize it's really a challenge in these COVID pandemic times to not use credit cards. What else do you can use your debit card. But you just got to be careful. If you're carrying a balance on your credit card, you're donating a lot of money in interest. And I don't know if people are consciously aware of this, that if you had even as simple as an $8,000 credit card debt at 18% interest, it'll take you up to 25 years to pay that back and cost you $24,000 of interest. So I realize using a credit card, the convenience is really simple. It's easy access on the computer. You just got to be careful when the credit card balances come in that you pay off the balance. If you find a couple of months go by and the balance is still there and you're not paying it down or paying it off, please let us take a look at a program that we can put in place for you to get out of debt sooner than later. Again, the interest rates, and 18% isn't that horrible. I've seen up as high as 28 or 29% interest. So be careful using your credit card. I realize it's convenient, and under these pandemic times, it's pretty useful. I know I've been using my credit card a fair amount. I pay off the balance every month because I am not donating any of my money to a bank. I work too hard for my money. It's not my thing. But I want you to be very careful to take a look at those interest rates. And if you're going to use your debit card, by the way, on the internet for a purchase, please be careful. You don't have the same protections on a debit card as you do with your credit card. So if you're going to think about this, if you're going to use your debit card that has access to your full bank account, God forbid it gets hacked and they take money out of your bank account, it's going to be a real hassle getting it back, and you may not have it may take weeks for that fraud case to get resolved. You don't have the luxury of time to lose your rent payment or mortgage payment. So if you want to use your debit card on the internet, get a separate debit card, maximum of maybe $300 or $400 or $500 in that account, and that's it. This way there's a maximum of, say, $400 or $500 exposure on the internet. Don't use your same debit card that you're using and paying all your other bills with. So keep in mind, we're always here to help you gain control of your finances and try to use as little amount of credit cards. Again, if you're paying off your balance, that's great. That's what we want, to not pay as much interest to the banks.